Hey guys, I was wondering what this steering wheel was going to do. I just stripped some 40 grit. It's off a belt sander. I just cut it in half, made a strip out of it. I've been sanding on this for about 5 minutes. It's starting to come around pretty good. I really don't have any time invested in this to speak of. Been looking at this steering wheel for several months, not really giving it a second thought, just figuring I'd get a new one, but it's almost looking restorable now. The guy does that again, gets another coat on there. Still some pretty deep divots in there, but it's all, you don't get the feeling like it's ready to fall apart now, you know, like you did down here. So, I mean, it's going to take me some time, but I think I can fix it. I think probably, I don't know, 3-4 hours work maybe. I could have that thing ready for paint. Probably what I'm gonna do. Guys, I think that should be the last coat of primer on the dash. And it's all looking good. That one high spot there that I was worried about, it covered up with the last coat of primer. Can't see it at all. Steering wheel's turning out pretty nice too. Not bad. Anyway, guys, just a little bit more sand and do. Maybe I can clean up in here. I have a hard time working when I get things this dirty. Just takes a wind right out of my sails. I'll be glad when all this sanding and Bondo and primer dust is done so I can move on to something cleaner, you know? God, I hate Bondo dust. But anyway, guys, I've been sanding out this door jamb this morning and trying to get it closer to get ready for paint. I noticed here on the outside we've got a smooth surface up through here, and we've got this pinch weld right here, and it ends right here. And we've got a smooth surface all the way back and all the way down. So what I'm thinking about doing, I think I'm just gonna fill that pinch weld right there from the top of this door hinge up to here with a little fiberglass, and then I can get that whole thing just smooth. I mean, I'm not trying to make these door jambs perfect, but that would be an easy thing for me to do. So I'm gonna apply a little fiberglass on there. And I put a little bit more on the steering wheel this morning. So I'm gonna get some on there, and then when I get back, we'll start sanding on all that. What I mean by get back is I'm gonna go get a tank of acetylene for the torch and see if I can get this other door off. Get you back in here in a bit. Put 2 coats of fiberglass on the steering wheel, and I've just now put a coat of Bondo on it, and it's set up. I'm gonna sand that off, see what that's looking like. Curious to see how this turns out in here. I put a coat of fiberglass and Bondo down here where this pinch weld was. Rest of it's smooth. And then down in here, I've got this ready to do something with. So I'm gonna do some more sand in here and see where I end up. The dash has been sanded out with 220. Well, most of it. I still got the other side to do, but it's looking real good. Don't see any pits or pinholes in it. And in the glove box, I did have pits. I don't know why, but anyway, I kind of filled them in. We'll sand that off one more time, see what that looks like also. Yeah, I made it home, got the Bondo dust washed off. Did I mention I hate Bondo dust? Hate it. I think I'm gonna see real quick what it takes to get the back taken off of this seat. I'd like to start recovering one of these and just see what it goes like. So I'm gonna try to disassemble that and get one of these carried up to where the sewing machine's at. See what happens, you know? It's got to get done sooner or later, right? Keep putting it off because I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. There's that seat back. That was actually real easy to do, guys. There's a pin on this side with a cotter pin through it. Another one over here. Just pull those 2 pins. It comes right out. I'm thinking on this, we can put it down floor so you can see it. Thinking on that, we just trace out our patterns and make a cover that'll slip down over the top. Leave access for these 2 pins to pop through it. I'll have to hand sew it across the bottom probably. Henry had it kind of bent over and nailed to this deal right here, but it seems like that'd be kind of hard for me to do, but I think I can just bring it together at the bottom and just stitch it. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. The springs are all in good shape in these, so that's good. And yeah, I don't see too much wrong with this. So we're probably gonna get started on that real soon. Guys, over here on the other side of the car, I had noticed that someone had taken a grinder and split the hinges. And I figured, you know, they'd done that to get the pins out. And I thought, well, I don't need to do that. I just heat them with a torch and get them hot and they ought to pop right out of there. No, they don't. I have got them so hot, I've just about melted them and they still won't drive out. And I got to beat on them so hard that I'm scared I'm gonna bend the hinges. So I end up splitting these. I've got this one just about out. I could drive it on out. I'm just leaving it in there for now to hold the door until I get the bottom one. The bottom one I haven't even got to move yet. And I've got it split too. And I'm actually driving my punch into the hinge and it still ain't moving. So I'm gonna keep soaking it and hitting it and splitting it and get it off there eventually, right? And then I'm just gonna have to weld the splits back shut and get new pins. But yeah, I don't wanna hit that bottom hinge too hard because I don't even know if it's on there that great. So anyway, get you back in here in a bit. These doors are hard to get off. The other one somebody had already done. Them pins come out pretty easy. This one here is probably still original, you know. Anyway. Well, guys, in a million years, I wouldn't have thought those hinge pins would have been that hard to get out of there. I ended up grinding the heads off of them, beating them down from the top. I heated them and beat on them and heated them and beat on them, red hot. They would not come out. I was scared I was gonna knock the hinges off the car. Split them with a cutoff wheel, kind of relieve the pressure on them, then they'll come right out, right? No, they won't. I still had to heat and beat and heat and beat. It was terrible. This one here, even with it hanging down that far, it is still stuck right there so bad that I'm still having a hard time beating it out that last 1/8 of an inch. Oh, I was soaking them with WD. I was heating them with a torch. I had noticed hinges were split on the other side like that. And I thought, I shouldn't have to do that. That was kind of an extreme thing to do. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I just have to weld the split shut. Not a big deal, but my Lord, I thought I was going to beat the hinges off of the car. You know, this A-pillar ain't in good shape anyway. Anyway, I think I got them ready to come off the door. I'm gonna try that now. Guys, I got the door off. Next step is getting this A-pillar all welded up the rest of the way and get it all, the floor, get it all finished off to where it's caught up with the other side, and then getting real close with the Bondo and paint on the rest of it. So I'm hoping over the course of the next couple videos we can get the rest of this welding done, be ready to paint this, and then we'll start working on the bottom of this door. The other door, I gotta block it out, but it's ready for paint. So I might get it laid out on a table or something and paint that door jamb on the driver's side at the same time I'm painting the interior parts. And then when we go to paint the passenger side door after it's welded up, we'll get the rest of the garnish moldings. So that's my plan anyway. But I got the door off now, so at least I can get in there and work. That door was bad getting off. I never would have guessed it could have possibly been stuck like that, but it was. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, get it out for Wednesday. Saturday, we'll be doing some more welding, I would imagine. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, like, comment, share, all those things. And we're getting closer, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Later. Jeremy.